So so the guys, we are in the access control. We discussed about the different type of access control policies, network and services, application registration and regulations, the user access provisionings, privileged access rights, and secret authentication information of users. So the matter of fact that how you going to make access control over the resources, what type of access you going to providing to the users, and how do you going to controlling all those things. How can you review the rights of the users, okay, and how you going to remove the or rights from the users, and what type of rights you're going to provide to the users, and what type of authentication mechanism you're going to be applied on the systems, okay, and what are the information access restrictions you want to provide to the users. So you can say that we have we have implement the if we're talking about technical point of view. So sir, we going to provide some this is mandatory access control. We're talking about some dictionary access controls is all about. So this is all comes under the security controls over the resources. We have access-based controls, ABAC, okay, the policy-based controls, rule-based access controls, lattice-based control. So this is the security controls, how you going to applying all those things. So you have good technical understanding, you're going to be easily take the evidences correctly, choose the evidence correctly, my dear friends. Okay, so we discussed about information security policies, organizational security policies, human resource securities, asset management, access controls. So do you have any questions into the same? And tomorrow we're going to discuss about this cryptography, physical environmental security, operation security, communication security, and system and acquisition development. Right? So we have this, the an access model will be going to see.
Sir, if you don't mind, for asset management and access control, what is the roles of auditor? So I'm missing due to bad network somewhere.
Asset management, what are the assets in the company? Asset management, it means that what are the assets in the company? So we have tangible assets.
So let's suppose the assets will be increased, sir, right? If new assets will become also, right, sir?
What? I'm not understanding.
How we can monitor those things? So
yes.
What I am trying to say, asset is nothing but which we have value. Assets will be increased also, right, sir?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We have
right.
to monitor those things also.
Yes, we are going to monitoring it. We have service now. We have OP manager. We have different softwares will be available in the market to tracking the assets, to monitoring, verifying it.
Okay. Let's suppose new assets will be added from asset registration document, asset inventory document. Those things they can mail to us or top management or someone.
It is basically the flow.
Did you get my question, sir?
Suppose you are going to use the service now. It's a software-based company. It is once you're going to registering it, it's automatically send an app. Automatically emails will be coming to your email ID.
Okay.
Registered email will be coming same time. Registered, this user is registered on this particular device, it is automatically emails will be coming.
Okay.
So we have different softwares for asset management. We have ServiceNow is one of them. We have OP Manager. We have different software asset management and different companies. HP is one of them. Different companies. If you want to check out all those things, so
in access control, sir,
asset management, we have different software will be coming, right? And once you're talking about some access controls, so access controls are, I already discussed about these things are access controls. This is how you're going to be control your resources to what type of permission they have. How control resources going to be controlling it, access. Suppose you want to provide the access on the SharePoint, right? Or Office 365. So how do you want to control the resources? Okay, because the hackers are going to be try to access taking the access of the users. So you're going to say that, sir, I'm going to do some multi-factor authentications in the access control. I'm going to do some mandatory access control, operating OS and for system policies via labels. That data owners decide access of the data. We have access-based control. So what type of access do you require? I'm going to provide the access. We have ABAC policy-based controls. Suppose you are in the policy in the routers or in the firewall, you are supposed the management groups. So you're going to get the access of the YouTube, anything like that.
Sir, how do you get to know what type of access controls are using in our organization?
What I'm talking about here, right now you have seen it in the picture. In the company, you have seen that suppose there's a firewall, and the rules is going to create. Suppose the management going to access the YouTube in the company.
Okay.
So you are the part of the particular management rule, and then you're going to access the same. And if you are not a part of this part of the particular management rule, you're not going to access. The same thing is applicable on the VLANs. Okay, virtual LANs into the switches. If you are the part of IT, you're going to access the resources or files and folders, everything on the IT. And if you're not a part of the IT, we're not going to access the things. So we're going to create some logical controls like the VLANs I'm talking about. So this access control. Access control list is one of them. Which traffic we're going to allow, which traffic we're not going to allow in the company, in the firewall. So this is the things going to work. So yeah, thank you very much. This is about this. This is all for the day today. So in this today we discussed about Annexure 5, A5, A6, A7, A8, and A9. Tomorrow we discuss about some more new things like cryptography, physical environment security, open security.
So clauses already discussed.
We discuss later on. This was once you're going to understand, Annexure is going to understand, then we're going to go for this. Okay, because this is more about technical things, the evidence-based things like that. This is all those lead auditor and this is lead implementer. All those things are.
Yes.
Right. So you should be go for the evidences and all those things. The lead auditor. This is thing going to, and once you go to implement in the company, then you do contextual organization, whatever things later on we're going to discuss about.
So regarding this information security policies, you will send the template, right? We're going to send the template, right?
Yes, we have templates.
We have to prepare. Sir, do you have any sample templates there? So which one already prepared? Like we will also know, right? What are the policies there in interview perspective? We have to.
I'm sending the templates. You just go to write it down, send to me.
There are many policies there, right, sir?
Yes.
Okay, after review you can tell him.
Yes, so many policies. Yes, you're going to be create. You're going to be I'm going to send you template for 1 or 2 templates. After that, you're going to be create. If you like it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys. If you have any questions, any doubt, let me know. And please work on all those A5 to A9 domain, and we're going to discuss later on all those things.